field for CTN's live coverage of American Legion Baseball. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro behind home plate. Zach Novak getting the start for post 334 as they welcome the Osseo team from 1-7-2. High drive to right field by Kitzman. At the wall and gone. A leadoff home run on the second pitch of the ball game.
He drilled that one in it, and you talked about it. It was high, and I wasn't sure if Myrie was going to be able to get to it, but it just clears the fence, and obviously Osseo with the leadoff hitter on the board early, up 1-0.
That is how you start a ball game, especially as the visiting club. And this Osseo team comes in with a solid 10-12 record.
Kitzman is the only Osseo player in post 172 with home runs this season. That is his fourth.
On just the second pitch of the ball game for Novak, he hits the outside corner against Brady Kwan to get ahead in the count again, 0-1.
Kwan hitting .329 as he steps to the plate.
Pitch down in the dirt away from the plate. Kwan will easily take that one, and the count is even at 1-1.
Yeah, not the way you want to start the game if you're Zach Novak giving up a home run on the second pitch. But at least the bases were empty.
This one right down the middle, and it is swatted right back into center field by Kwan. A single to keep Osseo rolling to start this top half of the first inning.
Yeah, again, nice, perfect pitch for that, and just hit it right back up the middle for a base hit. So Osseo's getting off to the start they want to here with a leadoff home run, and second batter up hits a single.
And now Spencer Peterson stands in with one on, nobody out, and one already across.
Peterson hitting .328 so far through this Legion season.
Zach White behind the plate. Haven't seen much of him. We got a glimpse of him in a couple of innings against Maple Grove late in the game. But a good stop there with a runner on. 1-0, and another one right down the middle of the plate, hit well deep, and it is going to one-hop the wall for Spencer Peterson. Kwan is going to be held at third base. The relay coming in from Ness right at the plate, and White threw it over the top at third. They think they have a man run stuck between second and third, but Peterson slides back in safely. It's a double to second and third with nobody out. 3 straight hits to start the ball game, and it's been 3 pretty fat pitches from Zach Novak.
Yeah, absolutely. Hitter's pitches for sure. And then that was a place where they had the runner off of the bag, but the throw was a little bit over third base and allowed Peterson to get back to second base. Osseo was fortunate they didn't get him caught off the bag.
So a meeting at the mound early on in this ball game. 3 straight hits, lead-off home run for Matthew Kitzman, followed by a single and then double by Spencer Peterson. Gavin Sheshka, the cleanup man, stepping in with a chance to put a crooked number up.
Sheshka he's hitting .432 on the season, so a great spot for him as nobody out, and he's got runners in scoring position at second and third.
Osseo wastes no time on offense. We're just 7 pitches into this ball game.
Yeah, and Osseo's looking to threaten to have a big inning here.
See what they do for Shefska. White set up behind. This one hit right back up the middle, and it's bobbled at second base at shortstop by Manders. Kwan scores. Peterson to third. Everybody safe.
Well, it's typically a routine ball for Mark Manders. Just popped off his glove, and I know he was disappointed with himself because that's typically he's going to get that out.
It'll bring up Davis Wick. With runners at the corners, still nobody out. Runner goes, throw is short. Ness comes back home. Got him at the plate. White to Ness and back to get that lead runner.
Yeah, and again, a good strong throw back to the plate. to get him at home.
Sheshka moves over to second. Davis Wick looks at a 1-0 pitch from Zach Novak. Skied. This one will stay in play. A chance for White behind the plate. Makes the catch for a big first out. Or second out.
No, that's a big second out because now, you know, you're up 2-0 as an Osseo, but if you can get off the field, if you're Coon Rapids without any additional runs coming across, you've got a pretty good opportunity here, but you certainly do not want this inning to continue here.
Two already across, a runner at second base. 2 out now for Cooper Scove. Trying to help his own cause, fights off a curveball that was outside.
Scove
late swing, slashed it foul.
Having a pretty good season at the plate, hitting .370.
This one skied behind third base. Dutton will back up, still in the dirt to make the catch for out number 3, but 2-run score on 3 hits. There was 1 Coon Rapids error and 1 runner left stranded. It's 2-0 Osseo after a half inning. We'll see if Coon Rapids can respond after this on CTN. Back at Wintercrest Park, Coon Rapids post 3-3-4. Trailing 2-0 after half inning and hoping they can respond to the plate. Shortstop Mark Manders, charged with the error in the inning, would like to start his offense out right and help his team respond. Cooper Skove, who popped up to third base to end that inning.
Skove comes in with an 0-1 record on the season, a 4.34 earned run average. Manders has actually been hitting the ball a little better as of lately, hitting .333.
This one down the line to right field. It's going to fall fair. Manders a big turn and overrun in right by Shuska. And a leadoff double for Manders.
Great way to start this game off for Mark Manders in Coon Rapids, post 334. I mean, he just went down after that pitch and just laced it to the longest part of right field, and not much. Shefska. I'm trying to remember how we pronounced it. Shefska could do to get to the ball.
And now Jaden Kopp, who's getting the start in left field. We saw him there again late in the Maple Grove game. Looks at a fastball high from Skog. As the darkest part of the clouds have settled over Wintercrest Field.
And it's starting just a couple of drops.
Just a spritz.
A spritz.
Fastball right down the pipe. This one pop back foul out of play.
Almost. You know,
It's a pretty impressive effort for a guy your age.
I know, but not bad. But I stretched before I came to the game because last time I pulled something when I tried that.
The spritz is not so good for the scorebook.
It's not, or the laptop.
This one popped up behind first base. Kitzman backs up, makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, Kopp's trying to find his stick here in this Legion season. Was hitting under 100 at 083. You know, he hit really well during the high school season. Speaking of hitting well, Zach White hitting .394 as he steps to the plate. He's having a good year. It's a good opportunity for him to see if he can drive in a run.
Pitch up over his head. He ducks out of the way. 1-0. It's a lot, Shapiro. It's a lot.
You don't get paid enough for this work. Yeah, me, I just show up. They don't pay me as much as they pay you, but I just show up. You do all the work.
That extra penny or two on my paycheck.
Well, it means a lot. You buy a pack of gum. I'd say a gallon of gas, but you can't.
1-0 pitch down and away, pops away from Capra, digging for third and sliding around the tag. Capra actually made a pretty good throw down, and Riley Cara played it well at third base, but a good job sliding around the tag by Manders. So with 1 out, They have a runner at third base. A 2-0 count for Zach White, who will eat up a pitch if you drop it right down the middle.
Big swing and a miss on that one. That bottom dropped out of that pitch.
This one blasted down the left field line, backing up underneath it is Wick. He makes the catch, tagging and coming home is Manders. He's way in front of the throw. A sacrifice fly from White will get Coon Rapids on the board and cut the lead in half.
Yeah, exactly what they wanted to do, respond in the bottom half of the first, at least with a run. And, and again, we talked about it could have been a bigger inning than just the 2-0 in favor or at Osseo coming out of that, because they had opportunities, but just the 2 runs in that top half of the first.
And that'll bring up Patrick Wright. Looks at a curveball, called a strike on the inside edge. Base is now clear with 2 away.
Patrick hitting .353 on this season.
Fastball on the outside edge, and it's 0-2. As Skov trying to get out of it with just the 1 run scored. This one skied, will stay in play. An opportunity for Capra underneath it, makes the catch. And Coon Rapids able to take advantage of the leadoff double by Mark Manders. Still, they trail 2-1 as we go to the second. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN. Back at Wintercrest, American Legion Baseball between home team Coon Rapids 3-3-4, welcoming Osseo post 1-7-2. A leadoff home run, followed by a single, a double, and an error to push across the second run. Gave Osseo a lead. Now they're 7, 8, 9 hitters due up here in the top of the second. Tyler Rose takes a pitch down out of the zone, 1-0.
Rose steps to the plate, hitting .278 on the season.
This one drilled into left, coming in and making the catch is Jaden Kopp for out number 1.
I wasn't sure if that ball was going to die a little bit and hit the green, but Kopp came in and made the play. And relatively quick first out here in the top half of the second.
I think first step was expecting it to have a little more juice.
Yep.
And then ended up coming in on it, but makes it relatively casually for out number 1. Catcher Joseph Capra, breaking pitch, finishes down and away.
Capra steps to the plate, hitting a .150.
Fastball on the outside edge, evens the count. And Novak could really use a relatively quick and painless second inning.
He could.
He didn't throw a lot of pitches in the first, but this curveball rolled to the left side, scooped up by Dutton. He makes the throw across to right in time for out number 2.
Nice play by Dutton. Just a routine ground ball to third, but a strong throw across the diamond. Gets him.
That'll bring up third base minder Riley Cara.
Riley's hitting .238 on the season. His squad averages .283 as a team.
Fastball on the outside edge. He's got a little break to it, a little bit of a two-seam action to clip that outside edge. And Novak gets ahead of him of the count, 0-1. Curveball fouled back and out of play. 0-2. And a great position for Novak trying to get that quick inning. Fastball didn't miss by much.
Well, Kara gives Novak a really small strike zone. She's not big in stature anyway, but gets down low on the plate.
Miss outside, 2-2. On deck, the home run hitter, Matthew Kitzman. Fastball, foul, and out of play. And Kara will stay alive at 2-2. Up and in, and it's a full count after getting ahead 0-2. Kara able to battle back. And we'll see a seventh pitch.
Well, and as you mentioned, that Novak certainly wants a quick inning here, but does not afford to give the free pass.
Inside, and it got her. Would have been ball four anyhow, but clipped her a little bit. She shows no ill effects as she makes her way down to first. And that'll bring Kitzman to the plate. It's a big,
I was just
big
gonna
young
say,
man.
he definitely is he's got some size to him.
You know, it's a big difference. Obviously, Aaron, my son, is a catcher. But somebody said something about somebody at the plate being big, and I said, well, when Aaron's standing next to him, they all look big. But Zach White standing behind the plate, and
he's a big
kid
young
too.
man. Yeah, absolutely.
So, and Kitzman is much larger. Pitch down and away, and Kitzman not about to offer. He looked at that first pitch fastball. And give Novak credit, he's toyed with the outside edges to both right and left-handed batters early on. He hasn't thrown a lot of pitches, got that swinging strike on a curveball. Or a slider, broke that one back in across. Did Zach Novak, gets himself back ahead, and they count 1-2. Runner is off, swing and a miss, strike three. And a fly out, ground out, hit by pitch, strikeout. And Coon Rapids back at the plate. They trail 2-1 after an inning and a half. You're watching American Legion Baseball on CTN. Back at Wintercrest, bottom half of the second inning. Osseo scored 2 in the top of the first. Coon Rapids responded with 1. They leave a runner stranded in the top of the second, and now Mason Myrie, Tommy Dutton, and Logan Ness an opportunity against Cooper Scove. Scove starts with a strike to get ahead in the count 0-1 to Mason Myrie. Swing and a miss on the outside pitch. 0-2.
Mason having a good season, hitting .404.
Moving even further out is Joey Capra. Tried to get Myrie to fish 0-2, but he will not offer. Gets back in this battle.
Coon Rapids team would like to get something going here and see if they can at least tie this game up. If
this one hit high to short center field, but it's shallow enough for Spencer Peterson to get there from short for out number 1. That'll bring up third baseman Tommy Dutton.
Tommy hitting .346.
That pitch down and away, and Dutton knew it as soon as he got into his swing that was one he should not have swung at. Behind in the count 0-1. And now clips the inside edge. And Scove quickly ahead in the count 0-2.
Nice pitch. And Scove, again, just where he wants to be ahead in the count 0-2. He's got some pitches to play with. Oh, right down the middle.
Called third strike. And a very efficient inning so far for Cooper Scove. And really, he's been very solid since the leadoff double to Mark Manders to start the first inning.
Yeah, he really has.
5 straight.
Yep.
Logan Ness underneath a fastball up and in, 0-1.
Logan hitting .290 on the season. Looking to see if he can get something going here with 2 away.
right down the middle, and that's a little late, 0-2. Scove again going down and away. Went ahead in the count, trying to get the Coon Rapids batters to fish on that outside edge.
Oh, especially at 0-2 at the time.
They'll go down there again, and Ness stays strong, and it's 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Scove. This one hit high and short to left. Underneath it to make the catch easy is Davis Wick. And Coon Rapids goes quickly, 1, 2, 3. 6 straight retired by Scove since the opening double. We go to the third. Osseo clinging to a 2-1 lead on CTS. Back at Wintercrest. Top half of the third inning now.
On a quick one.
Osseo a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, I would say a quick one in the field for Osseo.
Really quick.
Bottom of the second. A quick one as well for Coon Rapids, too. But
2, 3, 4 hitters, Brady Kwan, Spencer Peterson, and Gavin Sheshka. The scheduled hitters here in the second inning. Novak delivers low 1-0 to Brady Kwan. Kwan with a solid single in his first at bat, later scored. That one up out of the zone, 2-0. Skied, and this one will get out of play back behind the Osseo dugout.
thought it was going to maybe hit the CTN van, but it was a little bit further. We haven't renewed the insurance on it yet, so we're just kind of playing with fire.
This one hit, and a great jumping grab by Mark Manders. A line shot to short, and Manders skied to make a great grab with the glove.
Oh, he timed that perfectly, and he went up far to get that ball too, and just able to bring it in. That was a spectacular play by Mark Manders. That's
a couple of potentially highlight defensive plays that we've seen in no replay. One camera.
Let's close your eyes.
Spencer Peterson looks at an inside curveball, and it called a strike on the inside edge. A good-looking pitch from Novak to get himself ahead in the count, 0-1. Slider misses down and away, 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Peterson fired it on one hop to the wall in right field. This one grounded to short. Manders gobbles it up, throws it across in time for out number 2.
Again, just a nice routine ground ball for Mark Manders and a strong throw from short to get a pretty speedy runner for out number 2.
Sheshka grounded it to short, reached on an error. Brady Kwan scored the second run of the inning on the play. Curveball clips that inside edge again and freezes those right-handed batters. Looks like it's coming right at him, and then it drops across. Good break on the pitch from Novak. And again, ahead in the count, 0-1. Inside pitch fouled back off himself. Gets Sheshka behind in the count, 0-2. Another chance for Manders at short, and it got between his legs. Sheshka twice reaching on an error, both on ground balls to short.
Yeah, and that's a ball again. Manders would love to have back. He knows that's pretty routine for him.
That was the most routine play yet. He makes a spectacular play for out number one. Solid assist for out number two, and that one rolled right to him, and it kept on going. Davis Wick popped up behind home plate. Has a runner on with one out.
Joe, we got a shout out from somebody we both know at different times in their life, and that's Keith O'Brien.
Aha.
Yeah.
Oh. Coach Obi. And here
comes the rain.
Cover everything. They try to steal, and the tag is not there. As, boy, it went from nothing to great, big, heavy raindrops. And I did not bring the umbrella, Howie.
I did not either.
That's why it's
Actually,
raining.
I probably should not get off my chair, because if I get off my chair, it's going to be all wet.
Well, we're wet.
Yeah,
we are all wet. From the very beginning, we were all wet. So a runner at second base with two away. The pitch, a strike on the outside edge. That'll even the count at 1-1.
Yeah,
and a crack of thunder and
more rain.
More heavy rain.
Oh, this is fun. I didn't bring my bathing suit. I brought a bar of soap. I could have taken a shower.
This one popped up. It will reach the dugout. And, who'd have thunk it, Shapiro?
This is fun.
I want to point out that my weather app had like a 12% chance.
Hey, we're in the deep end now. Good times.
Everyone running for.
And we're sitting here like idiots.
And the umpire is going to say, you know what, that's enough. Let's take a little break, and that we shall. So, whoa.
It's raining pretty hard.
Yeah, I think we're just going to pull the plug.